but it's not capturing my game. Okay, why isn't it capturing my game? What's the word? Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, and what are we capturing? Okay, now back to Fallout 4. Cool. Ooh, does this not actually show up? Cool. It's a synth or a mannequin. I think it's a mannequin. Cool. Ah, stop that. Ooh, pocket watch. Hey, what's up? Got the VR working. It took a little bit though. And I am over encumbered. Why am I over encumbered? And let's see. Let's go ahead and drop that, I think. So welcome to Fallout 4 VR. It is a very odd experience. Namely because I have no hands, as you can see. And for some reason they put the compass down here. Yeah, well, Fallout 4 was one of the only ones that they did VR in. And honestly, it wasn't received very well because one, the VR tech just wasn't where it needed to be at the time as far as the headset. And two, some of the choices they made were very weird. So unlike Skyrim VR, you can actually easily pick things up and move them around, which is nice. But as you see, I have no hands and no body. So it's kind of weird because, you know, you have your character customization and then, like, that's it. There's no body, there's nothing to actually, like, you know, there's no reason for it. There's no reason to have the character customizations if there's no body to, you know, customize. Let's see. Still going down that way. Was that you talking? Oh, nope, I'm cautioned. Let's see. Oh, there's somebody over there. Right? I mean, overall, it's still a pretty good experience. Ah, there you are. Darn, this. There we go. They still want to shoot at me, huh? Well, let's see how good they are with a laser in their face. Ooh, I decapitated him. Cool. Ooh, a formal hat. Wonder if I could put that on Codsworth. Eee. But yeah, see, I can actually pick stuff up, but, like, I have no hands to actually do anything with it. So it's kind of weird. Ah, there's people back that way. Hubris Comics. Oh, that's where you get the Grognok the Barbarian outfit. And axe. It's full of ghouls, though. I don't feel like fighting ghouls right now. Let's see. 67 meters away or so? Ooh. Lots of fragmentation stuff. That's always nice. And I am encumbered again.
Hey.
I'm supposed to be able to talk to him. Okay. Let's see. Now let's see if I can put that formal hat on him. No, I can't. Aw. Gotta find you a bowler hat. It's not a good thing, Codsworth. You see that pile of junk right there? That's a, super mutant. Like the big kind. Okay, so that's saying just right there. So in this quest, I'm actually on my way to find a synth to get, or because he's a detective to help me find my kidnapped son. If that makes any sense. Disconnected. Why is it disconnected? Okay, it's not disconnected. Weird. Yeah, so... so, okay, the basis of Fallout is... While technology did improve, it didn't change from, like, the 1920s. So, like, think 1920s future, that's where we are. It's kind of a 1920s punk. So, like, you see the cars, they still have wheels, but they have nuclear reactors inside of them instead of, you know, gasoline and stuff. Jeez. But we were still at war with, like, China and Russia and all them, and they, nuked us. Thus the term Fallout. Oh, this is where we are. Okay. So we have, like, the laser rifles and stuff, but they're, like, laser rifles the way people thought they'd look in, like, 1926. There's supposed to be a grave here. Huh. Oh well. Ah. Hello, you. I don't really need any of that. I'll take that. There we go. So, essentially, think, and then after the nukes went, about 200 years passed, so we're actually in the year, I think it's 2077 or something like that. So, you know, think Mad Max and stuff. Yeah, the concept's actually pretty cool. Now, this particular game decided to go kind of the Blade Runner route, where there's, like, this secret institute of science and technology that's creating synthetic people to try and, you know, survive in the wastelands, as they call them. The problem is, though, they kind of went about it in a weird way where they're, like, kidnapping people in order to replace them, which makes people worried because their family is literally being replaced. And they're like, well, I don't understand why people are attacking our synths and stuff. And it's like, you're literally replacing their family. And stuff like that. And they send out, like, death squads and stuff like that. It's one of those things, they're like, we're trying to do the right thing by killing everybody who opposes us. Okay. Empty.
Joining Skinny Malone's crew was the best decision we've ever made. Look at this place.
I still say Malone's weak. Caught that detective snooping around him. What does he do? Locks him up. Like he ain't got the balls to just kill him.
Well, don't let his new girl hear that. She'll start swinging that bat of hers at your face until there ain't no face left.
Probably in the ground, in all honesty.
Come out and fight if you dare.
Man, I wish this gun was more accurate. Well, Now the cool part is in VR I can actually like look around corners too. It's kind of awesome. I want your 10mm rounds. The rest you can keep. Ooh, 45 round. Ooh, taking that. And I'm over encumbered again, of course. Ooh, did that say battered fedora? Taking. And taking. Codsworth, I need you to carry stuff for me. Take that. Close-sighted calibrated 10mm pistol. I might have to try that. Okay. And of course, Codsworth can't carry anymore. I need to head back to my settlement at some point. Yeah, that is Codsworth, my robot butler, who has a jet engine and can't figure out how to fly. He'll catch up. Bottles, bed. Yeah, so you always get companions. Honestly, that doesn't seem right. Bathroom scale. I knew it. I was tied to that. Yes, there's booby traps in this game. Yeah, he's moving. Yep, got him. Got him. Darn it. Okay, Codsworth. I love that they don't have, like, aim. Reload. Aye. There you are. Now, you might think that this should be a lot easier to shoot and stuff, but, my screen is actually blurrier than what it's showing on yours. Because remember, your monitor goes up to however high it can go. Well, mine... There's also the fact that this thing doesn't aim like it's supposed to. But yeah, so I have a slight blurriness problem. Come on, shoot straight. You think a laser rifle would actually shoot a lot straighter. Yep. Ooh, That I could use. Okay. I thought I heard somebody still shooting at me. Oh, yeah, so about how blurry your phone is probably about how blurry my VR system is. So, yeah. And there's always more loot to take. Ooh, that's a good one to have. I use that when I build turrets. But yeah, essentially, like, and this gun doesn't have any like iron sights on it, so. But my VR headset, because it's a wireless one and stuff, is actually lower quality. I wonder if I could improve the quality though. Hang on a second. Settings, display. Yeah, okay. Gameplay. VR. Performance. Anti-aliasing. Disable for better performance. Okay. Yeah, see, I can't even affect what my monitor is at, basically. There's people here. I know there's people here. Ooh, whale can. That I can use. So, one thing this game does is it gives you... Thought I saw somebody over there. Nuka-Cola! It gives you a settlement system where you can actually go and find different settlements throughout the wastelands and, you know, improve quality of life and stuff around there. Hey, I am not seeing anybody. Oh, there they are. Well, that didn't work. Oh, did I level? That's not right. Oh, there's somebody over here. Oh, what the? I died. Shoot. Oh, at least I'm starting here. Hi, Saren. Close-sighted. Yeah, let's see that. How that looks. I mean, it's a little bit better.
Joining Skinny Malone's crew was the best decision we've ever made. Look at this place.
I still say Malone's weak. He caught that detective snooping around, and what does he do?
Ah. Sometimes the recoil on this thing isn't that great. Oh, I want it to reload. How? Let's see. Okay. Yeah, maybe next time I'm streaming you can catch it. Then again, I'll be streaming with you tomorrow too. Yep. Took me a little bit to get my VR working though. There you are. Ah, shoot. Come on. Alright. Now, there was more people. I know there was more people. What did I say? Ooh. Yeah. Well, at least Kazawords was nice about it that time. Ah. Yeah, but I mean, as you can see, sometimes it's kind of hard to aim because that crosshair was like right on that guy's arm, and it still missed. Ow! That was a grenade. Bubblegum. Always gotta get that bathroom bubblegum. Alright. Now to check the other bathroom. See, gas canister, that's good. Okay, any traps? I mean, the concept is there. Yeah. There's a plate. Take the plate. Let's see. Subway tokens, grab those. Because sometimes you can activate robots and they'll ask for those. And if you give them the subway token, they won't shoot at you. They will other people. Ooh. Alright. I'd rather pick the lock.
Nice.
Got it. Ooh, safe. Unlock expert. Darn it. Ooh, capstaff. Clean water. Glue. So you're probably for the safe, right? Terminal shutdown. Oh. Guess not. Have to remember that that safe's there then. How's my health looking? My health's looking fine. So I don't need that. Trying to remember what all I looted last time. Right. Bathroom scale. An enemy in this life and in real life. Okay, apparently I'm hidden. There you are. Shoot. Ooh. I am liking this one. That went a lot faster. I'm using this one from now on. It's a lot more accurate. It's okay, Codsworth. We won't make you clean up their mess. Tactical light. I need to go and modify mine a little bit. Ooh, a sweet roll. Ooh, trash can. Yes, I want the dumpster toothbrush. Take the Nuka-Cola. Ooh, carrot. And cram. There we go. Jeez. I was gonna die. Okay, there's somebody. Damn it, Codsworth. Got him. There's one more. There was 3 last time. There he is. He had gumdrops on him. Squirrel on a stick. Yes, a vault down here. You still watching Kinyuku? Saren left already. Really? That's the other problem. They took away all of the animations. Like, in the actual game, your character would physically hit the button, remove this piece here on his Pip-Boy, and plug it in here to gain access. But instead, you don't do any of that. Just looking through something? Ah. Okay. Nope. Did he really just hit a metal man with a baseball bat? Yeah. Well, I mean, it's because they took away your hands and stuff in the VR. Because, I mean, if you think about it, it's not that much harder if the animation is already programmed in. Or you have us do it manually, because, I mean, it's right here. If I had hands, I could actually select that part and plug it in and stuff. Hang on a sec. This isn't over my ears right now. There we go. Had to adjust my headband strap. Because, see, you could make that button a physical object and I could touch it, because, I mean, this is a physical object for some reason. Right? Okay, that way's blocked. I want to hold my gun like an actual gun.
So I got a question. Why the hell would anyone build a vault out of a subway station? This
Right?
place is like the opposite of airtight.
Because they weren't planning to use it, you moron. We used to pull this kind of con all the time back before the war. Get a bunch of union boys to work some construction job that would go nowhere. Keep everyone on payroll.
Oh yeah, some of these enemies are called ghouls. They look like zombies. Hi. And I'm over encumbered again, aren't I? But yeah, there's these guys called ghouls, and they've actually survived like the actual nuclear explosions and stuff. I think it's this guy here. Yeah, that's a ghoul. And what it is the military was trying to create super soldiers and introduce something into the water supply called the FEV virus. And what that did, are you over encumbered? Let's find out. But that created the ghouls and the super mutants. So they were partially able to create a super soldier, but you know. Oh yeah, I need to equip that, don't I? Let's see, skull bandana, spike armor. Went berserk. Kind of. So the super mutants had their brain degrade. The ghouls eventually have the radiation that's keeping them alive, eventually rots their brain, and they become what's called a feral ghoul, which is your basic zombie, basically. It's your basic zombie, basically. Wow, English. It's supposed to be my first language. There you are. Jeez, there's a lot of people here trying to shoot me. Get him, Codsworth. I can't see through the fire. Oh. I heard that. You? I love that I can shoot through walls and stuff. Ooh, a mahogany baseball bat. But yeah, so the super mutants, like I said, they're just, I guess the best way to describe them is dumb. Like they're at half the mental capacity of most people, but they're very angry and strong. Dish rag. I wanted this. What's in there? A Tato. Hard hat. What about you? 3-piece suit. Yeah, kind of. But you know, intelligent enough to use guns and stuff, but they will kill and eat you because they're not really human. Right. Always need more adhesive in this game. Oh, Geronimo! But like, intelligent enough to shoot at you. But the feral ghouls now, they don't use weapons at all. They use claws and stuff like that. And they're healed by radiation, so you have like the radioactive ones that will resurrect ones that you've killed and stuff. Okay.
How you doing in there, Valentine? Feeling hungry? Want a snack?
Keep talking, meathead. You'll give Skinny Malone more time to think about how he's gonna bump you off.
Don't give me that.
Come on, just pop up your pretty little head. Oh, he's coming my way.
As if I'd know what to do if I found something. Running the show all around.
How much weight do I have? Okay. Keep wanting to use trigger to grab stuff that I'm looking at. Trigger is only fire.
Hey, you! I don't know who you are, but we got 3 minutes before they realize muscles for brains ain't coming back. Get this door open!
Getting the door open. I do like this though. This is a cool thing because usually you would zoom in on the screen and you wouldn't be able to see stuff around you. Now I can see if I'm about to get attacked and stuff. Ooh, bobblehead. Gotta make sure I take that. Ooh. Nice.
Haha, my knight in shining armor. Question is, why does he come all this way? Risk life and limb for an old private.
My son, Sean, is missing. He was kidnapped. But I don't know who took him or where they went.
Missing kid, huh? Well, you came to the right man, if not the right place. I've been cooped up in here for weeks. Turns out the runaway daughter I came here to find wasn't kidnapped. She's Skinny Malone's new flame. And she's got a mean streak. Anyway, you got troubles, and I'm glad to help. But now ain't the time. Let's blow this joint. Then we'll talk.
Okay. But first,
This is Vault-Tec Interview, number 03.
Alright.
Mr. Beasley, as overseer of Vault 114, how would you settle a disagreement between two of your vault residents?
Well, I would obviously take it through the proper channels, assuming neither of their requests were against the law, of course. This is, of course, assuming that the conflict had already gone through all the other members of the Vault's Residence Council that I plan on organizing.
Vault Residence Council, you say?
Yes, of course. People need government. They yearn for it. I think it's a civic duty of every red-blooded American patriot to serve the...
Yes, I think we have everything we need. Thank you for your time.
Oh, already? Well, I look forward to hearing from you soon.
Yes, I'm sure you will. Please make sure to fill out your non-disclosure agreement on your building.
That should have been dead on.
I trust everyone's still alive.
I know I'm still alive.
Well, he certainly doesn't need that anymore.
Codsworth. Take that carrot. Alright.
Hard and loud, huh? Well, gets the job done. Too bad for whoever cleans up the floors. This door's on the fritz. Let me see if I can get it open. There we are. Hell of a lot easier to do when the lock isn't on the other side.
Let's go with the cryolator. It's like a flamethrower, but in reverse.
Hey, back.
Nope.
Not that it's an option. More stairs? Who built this damn vault? A fitness instructor?
I mean, maybe. Though to be honest, with the vault, you want it to be as low down as possible.
Where'd you go?
Anyone you walk away from. Don't underestimate us again.
Nope. Like I said, I love being able to peek around corners.
Skinny Malone and the rest of his boys are waiting for us somewhere. The name's, ironic, but don't let that fool you. He's dangerous. Another locked door. Shouldn't be too hard.
Oh, open it up.
But I hear big fat footsteps on the other side. Once we step through this door, get ready for anything.
Oh, and I shouldn't have to stop as early today.
Come into my house, shoot up my guys?
Is the game lagging for you? No, not really. Why? Is it lagging for you?
Ought to tell her to write home more often.
Oh, poor little Valentine. Ashamed you got beat up by a girl. I'll just run back home to Daddy, shall I?
Should have left it alone.
ain't the old neighborhood. In this
Oh,
I'm king of the castle. You hear me?
might be an internet thing.
Dick, shut us down now that I finally got a good thing going.
I told you we should have just killed him! But then you had to get all sentimental.
It might be the particle effect from the Frozen thing.
The bullets probably add a few ounces. Good night, sweet prince.
Okay.
An awkward conversation with Darla's parents when I tell them their daughter bit the big one. Well, at least the case is closed. Let's get out of here. There's a service ladder that should take us right to the surface.
Yeah, because it's not lagging anymore, is it? Let's see, I need to actually do... Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Oh, that's still it, huh? So let's drop 5. How'd that do? Okay. Yeah, so it's probably me firing this thing, which means I will go and switch over to this. Now, there's supposed to be a reflex sight in there, but... Really? Oy. I was about to say, I don't see it. It's a little green dot, apparently. You said that already. Had to reset his processor. And yes, I know that's messed up to do, but yeah, I mean, he's immortal, so it's more fun. Man, that dot is hard to see. Look at that. Now, I wonder if I should go for the big fight. I mean, it wouldn't be too hard, I don't think. You want me to fight a boss monster? Okay.
Commonwealth sky. Never thought anything so naturally ominous could end up looking so inviting. Thanks for getting me out. How did
I'll
you
let him
get
go through
away
his spiel.
anyway? Not many people knew where I went.
Your secretary, Ellie, she sent me.
She did. I should give her a raise. Now, you mentioned something about your son, Sean. How he went missing.
I will show you as soon as he's done with his spiel.
City. Give me all the details.
And I heal up, apparently.
Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and clear your head.
I'll meet you there.
See you in Diamond City.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna want a big one. Okay. Let's see. There should be the Swan Lake out here. Probably up here, honestly. Oh, there's Huber's Comics, so down this way. Ow. Ooh. Well, that killed me. I got him to half health, though. But that boss monster.
Thanks for getting me out. How did you know where to find me, anyway? Not many people knew where I went.
Your secretary, Ellie. She sent me.
She did. I should give her a raise. Now, you mentioned something about your son, Sean, and how he went missing. I want you to come to my office in Diamond City. Give me all the details. Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and clear your head.
I'll meet you there.
See you in Diamond City.
Right? I mean, I could always try again, too. Yeah. Although, the only birds I've seen have been ravens, so, you know, make of that what you will. I hear combat. Oh, jeez, that is glitchy. I mean, not in this game. They're just the only thing that could actually survive. Okay, I need to clear out my inventory, actually, so... I'm heading to my base of operations. But yeah. No, see, in many cultures, ravens are a omen, but okay, store all my junk. Ah. By the way, my power armor. Let's go ahead and do some stuff with it. Alright. Don't I have enough? Oh, I need nuclear materials for that. No miscellaneous mods. Okay. Can't really do much with it right now. Although I might take it back to go face Swan, because that's a good idea. But yeah, this is our settlement, and one of the things you can do here is you can add furniture and stuff. Defenses, food, and water, and all that kind of jazz. It's actually kind of cool. Although you can't improve the look of the buildings for some reason. Like, you get townspeople to come, they live, all that jazz, and they never fix the roof. No matter how much materials you bring. Or, you know, put glass in the windows. Hey, Preston. Yes, I have a guy dressed in colonial clothes walking around my, city in our town? Village? Right? It does look pretty nice compared to the rest of the world. Which means it's probably, you know, not so good. Let's see. Excuse me. Actually, I should work on my weapons a little bit. So one of the reasons I was grabbing all of that random stuff, like alarm clocks, fans, all that, is they give you parts to use in crafting stuff like guns, all that kind of stuff. Alright, so let's see. Close-sighted calibrated 10mm pistol. And I have my 10mm. That's not even mine. Okay, close-sighted submachine gun. Standard sights, no muzzle. Okay. Now, if I go down to... Why do I have so many of these? Scrap. Okay, scrap. Quick pipe pistol. Now see, this is how easy it is to make a gun. You just need one thing to work like a trigger, you need another thing to work, as the receiver, and a spring, and then something about the size of a paper clip, and you can fire pretty much any type of round. We're missing screws, of course. Already got the large drum. Ooh, a reflex sight on that would be nice. Ooh, muzzle brake. Better per shot recoil. Oh, okay. So if you go to the pipe pistol, the pipe pistol, this shows you exactly how easy it is to make a firearm. You literally only need one thing to act as a trigger, a spring, and then the primary pipe to direct the round. After that, paper clip, something real thin to strike the primer, and you got something that can shoot pretty much anything you can fit in it. Now, if you want to be accurate with it, now you're going to need stuff like rifling and the sights and stuff like that. But overall, it is super easy to make a firearm. What can I do with you? Long barrel. Full stock. Ooh, I can improve your sights. And no muzzle brake. Oh, I was gonna mess with you, weren't I? No, you actually, so I've seen people who have made guns that shoot nails. They've made what's called a gauze rifle, which is literally a firearm that uses electricity to accelerate slugs at high speed. They can fire almost as fast as a machine gun. But I've also seen ones that use electrical diodes to set off the powder inside of the bullet. So you can actually fire as fast as you can pass electricity through the diode, which is pretty interesting. Uses no moving parts either. You slide all of the rounds down the barrel, and then it cycles through the different primers, firing each shot. But honestly, I've seen a compressed air rifle that can shoot an arrow accurately up to 500 yards, which each yard is 3 feet. So 500 yards is maybe a third of a kilometer away. So, like, probably about where that rock is, you could fire accurately with basically an arrow using compressed air. Yeah, it's pretty dang, like, it's amazing what type of weapons we have, and yet they're focusing basically on not that. So they're focusing on a rifle like this. Like, our gun control advocates are like, well, this, people don't need a high caliber rifle. And it's like, really? That's your argument? How much ammo do I have?
Raiders jumped us. You gotta help.
Ooh. Oh. You were talking?
Hey there.
Lost track of how many blisters I got.
Okay. You gotta help. Doesn't tell me anything. But yeah, like, honestly, if I'm going to assassinate somebody or anything like that, I'm not using one of these because... Right? I'm gonna use a bow and arrow or something along those lines because you're not going to be able to trace that. Right? Like, people don't understand. Even a suppressor doesn't make this gun completely silent. Whereas a bow and arrow, I mean, how much noise is that actually going to make? But, again, our policymakers don't actually own guns themselves. If they did, when... Yeah, right? Especially with an arrow, because the thing is a bullet, like, inside of this barrel here, there's something called rifling. It's a spiral pattern that's unique to pretty much each barrel. So you can actually trace what gun has fired a round based off of its barrel and the striation on the round. It's like a fingerprint. There's also the fact that every time you fire, the GSR, which is the black powder, splashes back onto you, which I believe I told you about before. Oh, I know that. Yeah. But that's the thing, is there's so many ways to, like, people are scared of guns because they hear about the murders and stuff all the time, but what they don't realize is if you're hearing about that, that means that the criminal has probably been caught. See, so many other cases are unsolved when people use, like, a knife and stuff, because there's no, like, you can tell that somebody got stabbed, but what did they get stabbed with? The most you can measure is, like, wound depth. And that doesn't tell you much about what happened. Like, sometimes it can be like, oh, well, this has a particularly jagged cut, or something like that. And I'm just wandering around as I'm talking. But overall, cops have a much harder time tracing something like a knife compared to something like a round or a bullet. It's one of the reasons why people who, like, serial killers and stuff tend to favor knives. And it's why they get so many kills, is knife. Yeah, you can. And that's the thing, like, you can actually kill anybody with anything. I could stab somebody with a spoon and kill them if I wanted to. It's not gonna stop anything. That's a lot of deer. And yes, mutant animals. Let's see, standing right there. Alright. Oh. I missed that one. Okay, that works. Sort of. Eating restores health. It's just like Skyrim. Now, there is a way to... Alright. I am now in power armor. But, yeah, it doesn't actually do a whole lot for you, unfortunately, because, you know, it's just the mechanics of the game. And look at my heads-up display. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Like, there's cooking and stuff to reduce, like, radiation, but overall, you can pretty much get through the game without eating. Yeah, no, you don't have to do that. It is all about just making sure that you're, Oh, lordy. Oh, I wish this was a zoom scope. Alright. This one works different. So, that... Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that just yet. That thing has rockets. Oh, he's talking about the quarry. But yes. So I'm gonna get this power armor back to, Sanctuary. Maybe not Sanctuary. Ooh. Is that an ammo can? See, that right there is dangerous. Ooh, knife. What's that? Rad roach meat. And a stim pack. Okay. Ooh. Now, see, anything like that that I find, I can actually put back at my, Oh, let's do this. Right. My little, base, and plant it so that my people there have food and stuff. And if I have excess food, I can actually get more people. Okay, how do I get out? There we go. There we go. Yeah, you have to remove your power cores, even in the base game, because if your town gets attacked and these things have power cores in them, your people will get into them and then they never get out. And you lose your power armor because of that. Which is a tiny bit annoying. Okay. It's the umpire with the spiky bat. Okay, now I'm getting a little bit of stuttering. Okay, it kind of fixed itself.
Scabbard? Is that a Pip-Boy? My left arm for one of those.
Oddly enough, it's on my left arm.
Shopping at night? Diamond City Surplus is always open.
What have you got?
May be closed, but Diamond City Surplus is open 24 hours a day.
Let's see what we got.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
The highest quality available.
Oh, nice. Let's see. Weapons. Comfort grip. Frag mine. Pipe revolver. Ported armor piercing pipe pistol. Double barrel shotgun. Submachine gun. A walking cane. Huh.
Hey, tell your robot we're fresh out of crumpets.
We're fresh out of crumpets. I don't know. I think that was a joke about it being a British robot, but I mean, seriously?
Ellie? Are you here?
Nick? Oh God, it's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mother for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You say, Nick, this agency and my job. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Happy to do it.
Yeah? Go diving into scary pre-war ruins all the time then, do ya?
I was diving into them before they were pre-war.
When you went out to find him, but you deserve a reward. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable. When you're trying to find someone who's gone missing,
Why is the chair so tiny?
tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you were underground, sealed up. It's a lot of obstacles to get through just to take one person. What else can you tell me?
We're looking for my son, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular? Why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. Anything else you remember?
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much. But I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
So you think this institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype, anyway.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
The woman was dressed in, I think it was a kind of hazard suit. The man had some sort of metal brace on his arm.
Maybe some kind of improvised armor? A lot of hired guns do that to look tough. The hazard suit is interesting. Not many mercs can afford something that fancy. What else do you remember about them?
The man who killed my wife. He had a handgun. I didn't get a clear look at it. But that sound.
Could have been a large caliber revolver. Huh. I'm starting to get a clearer picture of the kind of man
Oops.
Perp is. Anything more you can tell me?
Turned on my Pip-Boy light.
I'll never forget that voice. Low and rough. Like sandpaper across your
See, unfortunately, I've done all this before.
Go on. But a tough and commanding voice can get someone pretty far in the violence business. What else?
One of them came right up to me. Bald head. Scar across his left eye.
It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
I can, but since you haven't seen this game at all, I was gonna let you get some of the story from, like, the dialogue and stuff. So essentially, the game starts out with you in the pre-war era. The bombs start dropping, you, your wife, and your baby all go to a vault that you were just signed up for. The vault is a cryo facility, and you get frozen for about 200 years. And at one point during that timeline, you wake up and you see this man Kellogg and the Institute. I am saying something, you just can't hear it. But the Institute hires Kellogg to go and kidnap your infant for an unknown reason until you get later on into the game. And then at some other point, you wake up and you're the only survivor. Everybody else in the vault died. And you escape and go and do your stuff. And that's where we are here. Okay.
I might have. Everything was foggy.
Way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
You said he lives here? He's still in town?
They both vanished a while back, if I'm remembering right. But that house is still there. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should...
I always am.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I got my gun back. Which has replaced one of my hands. Go on. Actually, I would love a VR game like that, where like one of your hands is replaced and then you can only use your other one.
I didn't want Ellie to hear this, but I think you should know. Everything I dug up about Kellogg before his disappearance is bad news. He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies, because they're all dead. Except you. 9 to 1 odds says he's our man. It's more than just you identifying his distinguishing features. The M.O. is all him as well. Leading a small team to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later? Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off.
Yep. And You know, even with the world destroyed, there's still a crowd. Excuse me.
Here we are. Keep an eye out, will you? See if I can get this open. That's one heck of a lock. Got something to hide, Kellogg? Why don't you give it a try?
Locked tight.
Hang on. Maybe.
No luck? Guess we'll need to find it.
Shh. Let's see, where's lockpicking? Oh, I'm only level 9. Shoot. Where is lockpicking? Computers. Chems. Awareness. Bloody mess. Ooh. Need luck 3 for that one. Let's see. Pickpocket. Cap collector. Ooh, that's a good one. Gunslinger. Nothing. Lockpicker. Where is that? Oh, perception 4. There we go. I can now pick advanced locks.
No way I could pick this.
See that platform in the distance, near the city entrance? That's the elevator to the mayor's office. Why don't you go ask around there? I'll stay here and see if I can jimmy this lock. The mayor's office is near the entrance of the city. There's a platform that should take you up.
Yeah, see, that was one thing that people got annoyed with this game, is they'd give you, like, they do the talking, finish up, and then immediately start talking again because of a, you were too close. Gonna shoot the bird. Ha! Just a wee bit of target practice. But yeah, it was just, like, for some reason, these parts of the game are just kind of bogged down. Like, in all honesty, I don't care about Sean. The only reason I go through the main storyline is, again, because you haven't gotten to see it. So, I mean, I'm sure you care about Sean and stuff, even though you didn't get to see him yet. But it's just one of those things. I don't care. It's not that fun or compelling of a storyline. It's your basic... It's a very basic thing, like, you know, Ripley goes into cryo sleep to get rescued. She gets rescued, but it's like 60 years after she was supposed to be, and her daughter's, you know, dead or whatever.
Do you ever think maybe you could get a man's attention easier if you use softer words, honey? Maybe shout a little less? Oh, that reminds me of this article I'm
By the way, this is a companion you can get. Gee, it's so tiny!
What brings you to the mayor's office, huh?
What are you doing here, Piper?
Nuh-uh. Not until it's in print.
She's supposed to be an adult.
If you are done crowding the reception area, Miss Piper, the mayor needs to make time for more responsible citizens. I was just leaving anyway.
Like, I don't get why everything is so thin in VR. Like, paper thin.
The mayor's receiving visitors as long as they aren't members of the press. Did you need help?
Who do I talk to if I need to find a key to a house that's been locked up?
If you're talking about a property that the city has seized, we only have one on the books. Mr. Kellogg's old house. You'd have to ask the mayor directly if you want the keys.
I'll talk to the mayor then.
He set aside time to talk to petitioners all day. Best of luck.
Yeah. Of course he did. Oh, ah. It's considered stealing.
Got it?
Got it. Ooh, I gotta be careful of that. Technically, I can actually hit things. It's a giddy up buttercup and a lion. Why the lion?
Ah, yes, I remember.
I'm looking for a key to a house in the city. I assume the mayor's office has a copy.
Well, we don't have every key in the city. Where would we put them all? Besides, every citizen in my city has a right to their privacy. Now, if we did have a key, only the owner can ask for it. That's my final word.
Please, Mayor McDonough. This man Kellogg kidnapped my son. I need to find him.
I see. I'm sorry, but however horrible the crimes this Mr. Kellogg may have committed, your word alone isn't hard evidence.
Fine. Brave
I
him.
understand you have rules. Maybe for the right amount, you can bend them a bit.
What? How dare you? I'm the mayor, for God's sake, not some thug for hire.
So that's it? You're not going to help?
Security is part of what keeps Diamond City above the petty squabbles and misfortunes of the Commonwealth. I can't betray that for anything.
Fine. Thanks for nothing.
I know it's disappointing, but I have to think of all the people of Diamond City, not just the needs of one person.
Yeah. In case you're wondering, that guy's a robot. Not that guy. The mayor.
Geneva.
I'm sorry, but you're not getting that key from me. Why do you want it so badly anyway?
Please. All I want to do is find my son. The man who owned that house kidnapped him.
I've heard the sob stories before, so save them.
Okay.
Maybe we can reach an agreement? I just happen to have a pile of caps here.
A gift? For me? Oh, how generous. Oh, there I go again, leaving a key out on my desk and forgetting to put it back.
Cool. It's on our desk. Let's go. And quit blocking the door!
Heard you rescued Valentine. Good work. Old Sin scared the hell out of me. But Nikki, you ain't like those Institute psychos.
Yep. By the way, in case you're wondering, this is what's known as a baseball diamond. We're in, oh man, I want to say it's the Boston Stadium. Which is why it's shaped the way that it is.
got nothing better to do?
Hey, Nat.
You won't believe what's in the next issue. Just you wait.
Okay.
The latest hairstyles from the upper stands.
Is that a Pip-Boy? My left arm for one of those.
I don't know why we let Valentine live in the city. He saves one or two people, and everyone forgets he's a freaking synth.
Yeah, that's kind of how it works. Let's see. I think that's the way up. No, I just went in a circle. Okay. Okay, I needed to go a little bit further down.
It's one of them fancy robots.
General Atomic's finest. Thank you very much.
Fire swat!
Got the key? All right. Let's take a look around. Kellogg must have left something behind.
Nice to have you again.
Place seems small to you? Figured a guy like Kellogg would think big.
Yep. If I recall, there's a button somewhere. Ah.
Well, that's one way to hide a room.
Corn.
Look at this. All of a Merc's favorite things.
Yep.
Gwinnett Stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, and cigars. San Francisco Sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though.
I wonder if dog meat could pick up the scent.
Say, that's not a bad idea. Some dogs out there in the Commonwealth can track a man for miles. Why don't you go fetch him and let him have a whiff? See if he picks up the trail. Before you head out, I know this is personal business. You have to face Kellogg on your own. Just say so. Besides, you already have plenty of company. Can't all go sniffing through the Commonwealth after one man.
Goodbye, Nick.
Hopefully not forever. I want to see you and your kids safe and sound when you get back. Good luck. Anytime you need help, just come knocking.
Okay. Stim packs. Always can use some of those. More corn. Nuka-Cola. Fusion cells. Gamma rounds. And more fusion cells. Right. Potato crisp. Ooh. Alright. What time is it? It is 12:10. Are you still watching? Gotta give it a little bit of time. Who's a good puppers? Good puppers. Okay. Because if you're not watching anymore, I'll go ahead and end it here, and we can pick it up, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is probably Valheim or the Forest. So either I could probably pick it up on Monday, or maybe even early Sunday. Okay, just give it a moment. I should really stop doing that. There's only so many birds left in the world. Alrighty, well, okay, I'll go ahead and end it here, and then we can pick it up, probably next week. Ugh.